This is ABC15 Mornings.
Beginning of wildfire season.
We've seen historic drought, and we've seen really aggressive fire suppression over the last 100 years that have led us to this crisis.
The next 90 days could become very dangerous.
Rising gas prices.
Sure, we may be hitting that $5 mark. It wouldn't surprise me.
A huge jump this morning shows we will likely see at least $4 a gallon by this weekend.
The politics within our kids' schools.
Please step up and advocate for our children.
Have school board members become too Republican or too Democrat?
Ayton comes up with a steal, 2-on-1. Johnson alley-oop to Bridges. Beautiful connection.
No Booker, no problem. Our Suns are back to their winning ways.
Just the way we like it.
Feels good, right, to say that on a Thursday. We've got more action coming for you at Footprint Center coming up here in the next couple of days. First, we want to say good morning to you on a Thursday, and thank you for being here with us. I'm Kaylee O'Kelly.
And I'm Nick Soletti. Let's check in with meteorologist Jorge Torres, who is in for Iris today with a quick look at our most accurate forecast. Another warm one, Jorge.
Yeah, we're starting off warm too, in fact, here in the valley with temperatures in the lower 60s in parts of the metro, including at Sky Harbor, where temperatures officially now at 6 o'clock on the dot are still at 62 degrees. Wind picking up a little bit from the southeast now at 10 miles per hour. They'll be even stronger tomorrow and this weekend. More on that in your full forecast. But as far as today, the wind's not going to be as much of a concern, anywhere from generally 5 to 10 miles per hour throughout the day. But look at these temperatures starting off right around 60 here in the next couple of hours, warming up into the upper 70s by midday and reaching the mid 80s this afternoon, just like yesterday. Well below the record high, though, of 91 set back in 2016. But don't get used to it. Temperatures are going to drop starting tomorrow and into the weekend as a result of our next storm, meaning another chance for rain in the valley, snow in the high country, and cooler temperatures statewide. Details coming up in your full forecast. But first, check out those morning roads with Megan Thompson. Good morning, Megan.
Hi, Jorge. Good to see you here on this Thursday morning. Let's get you a check of traffic sponsored by Accident Law Group. Kind of a weird scene out here on the I-17 near Dunlap Avenue. I'm hoping they're able to fix this pretty quickly, but we're having some traffic signal issues. So these folks have been sitting here on this overpass for quite some time waiting to go. We have seen one traffic signal start to move through, but you may want to avoid that exit ramp there at the southbound lanes of the I-17 near Dunlap. Maybe use Peoria Avenue as they work to get that one fixed. If you do come across that situation where the traffic signals are not working or they're out, you treat it as a four-way stop. But this one, we're just seeing that red light, so we really don't want people running the light. So I would just suggest moving over to Peoria Avenue as your exit ramp. I-17 southbound from the 101 to the Stack, that drive time is right around 16 minutes, and here's that slowing on the I-10 eastbound as you're making your way towards the Stack. You're good in the West Valley. You'll start to go below 25 miles per hour near about 43rd Avenue. Your desert drive times and traffic predictor in just a few minutes, Kaylee.
Okay, well, as we move here into the month of March, the state does go on high alert when it comes to wildfires. I mean, we've got so much brush that is ripe to burn around here. The threat is always there before we move into our summertime monsoon. New for you this morning, our Amelia Fabiano is on wildfire watch. And Amelia, we've already seen a fire this week.
Yeah, Kaylee, so this one has been burning up in the White Mountains. It sparked up on Tuesday, according to state forestry officials, and it's just northeast of the Show Low area. So luckily, this one seems to be very close to containment. At last check, officials said it was about 95% contained. So hopefully by this afternoon, that is at 100% containment. They've been calling it the Ranch Fire. It's the first one this year to burn more than 1,000 acres here in our state. For the past week, we know high winds have fueled that fire, which did grow to actually over 1,600 acres and never threatened any structures. And the State Department of Forestry does believe it was human caused, although they are investigating what exactly started it. But this takes us to a bigger issue, wildfire season for 2022. The forecast, not a good one. According to the National Interagency Fire Center, for the next 3 months, the potential for wildfires will be higher than average. Plus, nearly 90% of the West remains in drought. To help with the firefight that will come, the Department of Agriculture will send over $12 million here to Arizona. That money will go straight to recovery efforts from disasters that have already happened recently, like the museum, telegraph, and bushfires. The threats of a wildfire or brush fire could also increase this weekend. Specifically, wind gusts in the valley could reach up to 30 miles per hour, and those fire conditions, specifically in the southeast part part of the state are especially ripe. Those conditions have now moved into a fire weather warning that meteorologist Jorge Torres informed me that was upgraded to today. Overnight it was a watch, and now it is a fire weather warning, Kaylee. So something our crew will be closely monitoring as we head into the weekend.
And it is something that we all just need to be mindful of. Armelia Fabiano live. We are awaiting more information right now on a deadly shooting near 51st Avenue and Baseline, where a 16-year-old was killed. Officers say the teenager somehow got into an argument with someone in the bathroom of a McDonald's. That led up to gunfire. The shooter then took off, and police believe the teenager and the suspect did know each other.
6:05, officials from Russia and Ukraine will hold a second round of negotiations today. The talks come as the Ukrainian President Zelensky addressed his country and encouraged citizens to keep on fighting. Russia's foreign minister says they won't stop targeting Ukrainian military infrastructure. The UN says more than 1 million refugees have left Ukraine since Russia invaded the country last week. The conflict in Ukraine driving up the price of oil this morning. Right now it's hovering around $110 a barrel. The price has been below $100 for the last 8 years. Trading is expected to range anywhere from $100 to $150 until the conflict in Ukraine is resolved. That obviously affects gas prices across Arizona and the Valley. A big jump overnight. The current average here in Phoenix now $3.93 for regular unleaded. That is a 7-cent increase just from yesterday. AAA reports we will likely hit the $4 a gallon mark later this weekend.
Well, the White House sharing a new strategy for the pandemic. Officials say this is going to focus on preparing for any new variants, preventing school closures, and treating COVID-19. For travelers, the White House is also considering dropping that federal mask mandate when it comes to public transportation.
When we see those numbers begin to drop to levels that show that safety can be had, now we all have to get there working together.
And that mask mandate is set to expire in 2 weeks. COVID cases have been drastically falling over the past month. So there's some new research that shows the added protection a third dose of COVID-19 vaccine provides. This is a study from New England because there's been a lot of conflicting information, but this one finds increased protection back to the original levels that someone had after 2 doses. Researchers say vaccine effectiveness dropped more than 50% 6 months after a second shot. In the meantime, research out of New York, the State Department there of Health found vaccines provided very little protection for kids ages 5 to 11 during the wave of Omicron.
The Phoenix City Council giving the police department the green light to add new civilian positions as they deal with the shortage of officers. Police Chief Jerry Williams says right now they're about 400 officers short. The department will be able to hire 25 civilian investigators and 8 police assistants. We're told these positions will support certain bureaus. They'll also respond to traffic incidents and misdemeanors. ADOT is working on a $100 million broadband expansion project. This will eventually give rural and tribal communities internet access. Crews are currently laying cable along the I-17 north of Camp Verde to Flagstaff. ADOT says broadband also allows them to track radar and change emergency signs for drivers during severe weather. The next broadband phase is on the I-19 in southern Arizona and eventually the I-40 from Flagstaff to Kingman.
Governor Doug Ducey rolling out the details for the 8-week AZ Back on Track summer camp program for kids. These classes are going to get underway in June, and they will be offered at schools, boys and girls clubs, scout camps, and YMCAs. The goal here is to make this easy and accessible for families to catch up on learning lost during the pandemic. 5,900 teachers and instruction aides are being recruited for it, and registration opens Monday. How about this? A big win for our Phoenix Suns. The team taking care of Portland last night. In one way or less, right? Winning by 30 points. The Suns are now the first team in the NBA to get 50 wins on the season. And tomorrow night, they're going to be back at it again here at home at the Footprint Center, facing off against the New York Knicks.
The Suns are expected to be without Devin Booker again. He's in the league COVID-19 health and safety protocols.
Up next here on ABC15 Mornings, working to get inflation under control. The Federal Reserve Chairman warning interest rate hikes are coming.
And you can have breakfast, lunch, dinner, or takeout. Coming up, a popular East Valley restaurant is finally set to reopen.
I'm Joe St. George in Somerville, Tennessee. Should school board elections be partisan? Some say they already are, but some counties in our country are going a step further and labeling the candidates as Democrat or Republican. We look at the debate next.
Coming up on 610 now on this Friday Eve, taking you live outside with a view of one of our ADOT cameras, the I-10 near 43rd Avenue. Those eastbound lanes starting to build up. So we'll get an updated look at your desert drive time and traffic predictor in a few moments.
Arizona, and we want to catch you up on your top stories this morning. Today, Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell will wrap up his 2 days of testimony. He's appearing before the Senate Banking Committee. Wednesday, Powell told the House Financial Services Committee that he is likely to support a quarter-point interest rate hike later this month. The Justice Department is still looking for the parents of 216 children separated from their families at the border. It's according to a new federal court filing. The White House does back permanent legal status for families who were separated at the border. A huge chunk of space debris is expected to crash into the moon tomorrow. Scientists say it's actually a leftover rocket launched by China in 2014. The 3-ton piece of debris is going to hit the moon, scientists say, at a rate of 5,800 miles per hour. And next week, Apple will be unveiling its newest line of products. It's expected to include a lower-cost iPhone with 5G and the latest iPad Air. We're going to see what happens at the event scheduled for Tuesday.
6:13 debates over masks and remote learning have led to more interest in who is serving on our local school boards. And now there's a new push to make these school board elections partisan. New this morning, our Joe St. George explains how this could impact your child's education.
When you think of school, what comes to mind? The ABCs, math, POLITICS probably doesn't, but politics has no doubt intensified in many local school districts.
This is not safe.
You guys are killing them. It's on you.
The politics of COVID has dominated meetings and created rallies.
Please step up and advocate for our children.
But if you thought this next phase of the virus would result in less politics in schools, welcome to Fayette County, Tennessee. For years, school board candidates here have been required to run as independents, which is the case in most places. But a new state law now allows counties to choose to have partisan school board races with candidates running as a Democrat or Republican. This year, Fayette County chose to do this for the first time.
This is my son, Jaden.
Parents and political leaders here have mixed opinions, though.
It should be more nonpartisan.
Pamela Crutchfield is worried it will make education more divisive.
The biases were already there.
But Kevin Powers disagrees.
I feel that the best thing you can do for the voter is give them as much information as possible.
He says allowing candidates to identify as their preferred party better informs voters.
There already is partisanship. If it's nonpartisan, in my personal opinion, you don't know where they stand.
What's happening here in Fayette County when it comes to partisan school board elections is happening in other parts of the country, too. Missouri is holding a debate on this issue this week, and Florida had a bill introduced this year as well. The issue was brought up in Arizona this year, too, although state lawmakers rejected it over a fear of costly taxpayer-funded primaries, which currently don't happen because when every candidate is nonpartisan, one election is all that's needed. Back in Tennessee, the true impact of politicizing these local elections won't be felt until the fall. And while Powers admits this may make things more divisive with more TV commercials,
I can see it happening.
Pamela just hopes the kids are put first.
As long as they do what they need to do for our kids.
In Somerville, Tennessee, I'm Joe St. George.
Time right now is 6:16, and get ready for a big dip in our temperatures beginning tomorrow, but today, like yesterday, a toasty one here in the valley with temperatures climbing up to 87 degrees, well above average by about 13 degrees, but below the record of 91 set back in 2016. Then tomorrow, the chance of rain does pick up. Those temperatures begin to plummet too, with highs only in the lower 70s, actually below average for this time of year. Right now across the valley, we're tracking temperatures generally in the mid and upper 50s with a few 60s sprinkled out and about, including there in Fountain Hills this morning. And Ahwatukee, one of the warmer spots, now at 66. Everyone else anywhere from about 52 in Chandler to 57 there in Tempe and 59 in Goodyear. Across northern Arizona right now, temperatures are below freezing. They're in Flagstaff now at 24. The cold spot, though, Window Rock. They're across the Navajo Nation at 18 degrees. And along the Colorado, temperatures mild this Thursday morning, generally in the mid and upper 50s. even 63 for you folks in Lake Havasu City. But it'll be toasty this afternoon there with a high of 88, so stay hydrated if you're going to be out and about this afternoon, no matter where you are, especially in the lower deserts. Up in the high country, cooler today with highs in the 60s. Well, actually warmer than average, but still cool compared to the valley anyway. There in Flagstaff, 61, 65 in Heber, near 70 there in Window Rock, and 75 down the road along the 40 in Winslow. Here's a look at your planner for the rest of the day. Temperatures will start off this morning in the lower 60s, warming up into the 70s by midday and reaching the 80s by the afternoon. So another toasty one, but as I mentioned, don't get used to it. Also get ready for more wind, especially tomorrow, but some breezes across southern and western Arizona later this afternoon with sustained winds right around 15 to 20 miles an hour. But tomorrow, the wind really ramps up across central and eastern parts of the state, as we do have the possibility of fire danger once again in southeastern Arizona. Here in the valley, just breezy at times with stronger winds in northern and eastern Arizona with gusts potentially reaching 45 miles per hour. As far as rainfall opportunities in the valley, they'll be there, just not expecting a lot, anywhere from 1/10 of an inch tomorrow into the early part of the weekend. In the high country, there's that chance for snow, 3 to 6 inches potentially along the rim. Here's your 7-day forecast for the valley. We go from 87 today to 68 on Saturday. Quite a drop in our temperatures, and even the overnight low is cooling down too. In the high country, we go from 61 today in Flagstaff to 35 on Saturday with a 70% chance for snow late Friday into the early part of the weekend.
ABC 15 Desert Drive Time, sponsored by Accident Law Group.
Time check for you, 6:18 now on your Thursday morning. Hi there, I'm Megan Thompson watching what's going on out there on the roads for you as we give you this wide view of those current traffic conditions. The East Valley, you were looking great this morning if you're traveling on the 10, the 60, the 202 Red Mountain, 202 Santa, and even the 202 South Mountain, giving us nice green conditions. But the normal culprit for us, the I-10 eastbound on the 17, starting to see that slowing. Here's a live view for you of the I-10 eastbound near 27th Avenue. Those brake lights, people tapping them through that stretch as we take a look at that desert drive time. From the West Valley, the Loop 303 as you're making your way past the stack toward the mini stack, 41 miles per hour on average is what we're looking at for a speed with that drive time around 33 minutes. You're going to start to slow down, tapping those brakes around Northern Avenue on the 17th southbound. You look good just before there. Then you'll see those speeds start to drop later on as you're getting closer to the stack. A debris fire has been reported Grand Avenue, US 60 near 35th Avenue. And I noticed your speed was dropping in that area to about 30 miles per hour. So a heads up for you if you travel in that stretch. Let's look at traffic predictor to see what we can expect over the next 15 to 20 minutes or so. I-10 eastbound from the Loop 303 to the mini stack, that average speed will be around 50 miles per hour. We'll continue to see that drop by that 7 a.m. time frame. I-17 from the 101 to the stack, your average speed right around 51 miles per hour in the next hour.
All right, about this time next week and a half or so, a lot of us moms and dads are going to be looking for stuff to do. This is cool. Some underwater magic is coming back to Odyssey Aquarium. Mermaid magic, that is. It returns just in time for spring break.
Oh, it's Ariel. Okay, you'll be able to interact with the mermaids as they swim with sharks and other sea life. This runs from March 10th through the 15th, and admission is free.
Well, it is time to start planning that weekend. On your bulletin board at 624, the perfect event to get you outdoors and learn more about nature and animals.
The power of social media. It has its good sides and its bad sides. At 636, the investigation into what TikTok is doing to young people's mental and physical health.
Then it's all about good marketing. Coming up at 645, how Mesa is working to change its reputation, and get you to come on out and visit.
From the 80s to the 60s and then back to the 70s. At 649, get ready for a roller coaster week in that super 7-day forecast.
And you can stay up to date on the latest weather, news, and traffic by doing this. It's simple. Download our free ABC15 mobile app. Just use that QR code right there on your screen.
On your bulletin board this morning, it's time to get outside for a full day of free fun. Saturday is the Gilbert Outdoors Expo at the Riparian Preserve. The town Parks and Rec Department is hosting this. You'll be able to brush up on all kinds of skills for exploring the great outdoors with demos and lessons on fishing, bird watching, and archery, even axe throwing. Yeah, that's really big right now. There's also going to be a rock wall, a dino crew, and a reptile encounter where kids can get up close and personal with some friendly animals. This runs from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Again, the whole thing is free. Embrace your inner explorer and take your family on an adventure. That is on today's bulletin board.
Well, as this MLB lockout continues, baseball fans have to wait longer, of course, to get back into the stands. There's some good news, though, for Diamondbacks fans. A new analysis is finding that Chase Field is the least expensive place to take in a game on game day. For the MLB, we should say. So the average ticket price is about $22. Total cost, say, for 2 beers, a hot dog, parking, $46, and prices have actually remained about the same since 2019. Obviously, the pandemic has kind of held things off as well because there were some games that we didn't get to see, nobody could get into.
All the more reason to get out there once things finally, of course, start up again. A Valley couple preparing for a cross-country journey to inspire others battling cancer.
Chuck Keels and his wife Hannah are both living with stage 4 cancer. Chuck is in remission now. And on March 28th, he's going to bike 75 days, the trip from California to Florida.
Hannah is going to be following in an RV to document the nearly 2,400-mile ride, the whole time sharing the message to get up and live.
We started the Get Up and Live here at home first, and then we started coaching it because we wanted other people to get off the couch, get out of the bed.
And we can be a victim in our situation, or we can be victorious. And so this is really pushing ourselves to go across the country. I'm in active treatment.
Live, right? That's their message. And you can follow their journey on their website and cheer them on too as they pass through Phoenix early next month.
They're not just surviving, they're thriving.
That's it.
And they're taking all of us along for the ride. Great job, guys. Next at 6:30, it's time to turn the page and begin the next chapter. Why Amazon decided to close the doors for all of its bookstores.
I'm ABC's M. Wynn in Washington. As Russia intensifies its attacks against Ukraine, including in civilian areas, Russia and Ukraine are slated to meet today in Belarus. The latest coming up.
Working to empower you, the consumer. New this morning, the battle to rewrite the rules on how banks and lenders can treat customers.
And you see this big spinning blob off the west coast? Well, that's our next storm, meaning big changes for our forecast beginning as early as tomorrow. And I'll break down how it's going to impact your weekend plans in your Super 7-day forecast.